Hey, 1 second. Hey, James Essen. James,
Hey,
doing
man.
that car show thing again?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's like in cars doing stuff with people. I don't know.
That's great. Yeah, good luck, bro. Nice
Thanks,
car.
man. This is a 1989 Mercedes-Benz 560 SL Roadster. This is the last year it was made. It's garnet red metallic, which was actually a mistake made on the factory's part, was meant for the 1990 car. It comes with Palomino brown leather interior. It originally came with an MSRP of $65,810 and was universally known as the car that came to embody ultimate luxury in the 1980s. In fact, the only two options available were heated seats and a power headrest. The 5.6-liter V8 with 272 horsepower, 4-speed automatic transmission, and the power 4-wheel brakes were standard. Our guest today is real estate team leader, top recording artist, all-around great guy, and the #1 RE/MAX real estate agent in the world, Ryan O'Neill from the Minnesota real estate team. We chose this car because it only takes one look and one experience, like our guest Ryan, to know that you're dealing with the absolute best of the best that only gets better with time. You're watching mortgage people and real estate people and title people and other cool people that James wants to hang out with in cars doing stuff.
James, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, this is so awesome. I appreciate you doing this.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Yeah, this
I'm
is great.
excited. This will be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we'll have a lot of fun.
We'll have a lot of fun. We got a car that hopefully is up to your standards.
Beautiful.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Beautiful car.
Yeah.
Beautiful car.
I'm excited to drive it.
And we got a nice day.
My wife's family, I always tell people, it's like if you've seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
That's sort of my life.
That's
so
awesome.
my wife has 2 sisters.
Okay.
They live in our neighborhood.
Oh, that's so awesome.
My in-laws are just in the neighborhood south of ours, so
Nice.
they're a 2-second car ride away. All of our kids have gone to school together, play sports together. Oh, Thursday night, there's 30 people at my house. Why not? In case they're watching this, no, I always want them to come over.
Right. You
But
do.
on the
you do want
on the
them to be
reality
over
is
there.
they're probably not going to watch this.
And you're very happy.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of the joys. Whoa.
In fact,
one of
they
the
made
joys
you
of my
want
life. Yeah. I hope they're there right now. What is your mom more proud of? Having the #1 real estate agent in the world, or the fact that you went to Notre Dame?
Mom is all about kind of who each of the kids, who we all are. Who are you as a person?
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing to help people impact the world in a positive way?
It's good.
And it's, actually for both mom and dad, it was less about, what we do in life,
Mhm.
and more about, finding what you enjoy doing. I mean, I
Yeah.
think that's, important, most important. And then, going out in the world and actually, trying to make it a better place, do some positive things. And both Tim and I, kind of lifelong musicians, and right out of college, we both dove in full speed ahead with piano. As time went along, I ended up, getting done with Notre Dame as well, wanting to figure out what I wanted to do, and so I kind of joined the family business, and we started recording some CDs. Easy listening piano is what I would probably best describe it as.
iTunes classifies you as new age.
New age?
Which sounds a little...
Yes.
So according to your, and I don't know if you read this or it matters, but
Yes.
like iTunes bio says about, no, two questions actually about this.
Yes.
I'm curious. Do they reach out to you and say, hey, what do you want this to say? Is that like, or do they
Yes.
just put that together on their own?
So both, what's interesting about it is, so with a lot of the music being now downloads, you can get a really good presence on iTunes, on Spotify is a big one.
Yeah.
And absolutely, and it's a process to kind of get your your songs on their information, that type of thing. But I've been waiting for you, actually. We sent a note to you to, we've heard some really musical abilities, some deep, deep thoughts. We've been waiting.
You have to keep waiting. I don't know.
Take a left here. Let's actually go to the right here. Left here. We'll go left here. That guy. We'll go straight. We'll go straight. We'll go straight. One more. Yeah.
Right.
And then we'll go south here. If you put in 3 hours of work, that's is it Yankee Doodle? I always forget it is Yankey Doodle. I think are we to the left here?
I think to the left.
Yeah, I think we are to the left. I wonder if it is. Is it past Lexington? You think? Straight here. We'll keep going straight over the highway.
I would be remiss if I didn't bring it up. So I saw the team was #1 in the U.S. for transactions.
Yes.
And #1 in the world for transactions.
Right.
Which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me about that a little bit. When was the team started?
Team started in 2005.
Okay.
So I started as an agent in 2003, but team started in 2005.
Okay.
And I actively sold real estate from 2003 to 2011. And eventually, as things started to get a little bit busier, both working with clients and agents on the team, I went in full speed ahead, working with the agents on the team essentially as my clients. And so that's one of my main roles right now with the team.
So that's an interesting.
It's not necessarily better to have a team or a larger team or whatever. I think part of it is determining what do you like doing.
Yeah.
What do you like doing? What gets you out of bed in the morning? What motivates you? Clients, I had met her at U.S. Bank. She was a teller there at U.S. Bank, first-time home buyer. And I remember I showed her like 60, 70, 80 townhomes. No joke. So again, I didn't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It was my first purchase agreement. I got accepted, and I was thrilled. I remember at the time my wife and I were living at my in-laws because we were in the process of buying a house, but we couldn't move in. And so anyway, I'm at my in-laws, and I remember I got a phone call from this buyer who said, you know what, I know I just got my offer accepted, but I'm getting cold feet.
Yeah.
And I want to back out. And I remember that night laying in bed, scratching my head, thinking, is this what real estate sales is all about? I just showed 80 houses, and so it's, you take the good with the bad, and you just pick up the next day, dust yourself off, and keep moving.
So did she buy the house?
She did not.
Oh, no.
She didn't buy anything.
You obviously have built a machine that if somebody wants to plug into it, they have an opportunity to be successful.
Yeah.
What now if somebody is coming in and saying, hey, well, I have an opportunity to do this, or I could go there, I could go there. What advice would you give them, or what's the pitch on why agents on your team have been more successful?
Yeah, I think for me, it's always been about helping our agent do more business and get to where they want to go. And not everybody wants to be like a Joe Mack and sell 50 plus houses last year.
Yeah.
Some people do, but I ultimately it's just trying to learn what's most important for that agent, for them and their family, and then doing what I can through our team to help them achieve that. And for some folks, it is about business. For some, it's about generating more leads, training, perhaps. Perhaps it's more support that they're looking for. But the one thing, James, is I've always been really supportive of the agent doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
I am someone that certainly, if someone has left the team and gone somewhere else, It's always a positive.
Yeah, it's not a scorched earth. Like we
No,
gotta.
because at the end of the day, there's a lot of different business models, value propositions, and it's determining what does that agent want to do. So I think that type of approach over time helps, because our market's really small, and who may be with one company one day may be looking in another direction in another day, and so you want to try your best to just maintain a good reputation.
Yeah, for sure.
It's easy in the real estate business to take things personally, both with clients on transactions, and also with fellow agents. And it's hard whether you are, everybody as an agent at one point has been fired, and whether you're a team leader or broker, or if someone goes another direction, it's easy to just be really fiery. And I think in the early years of me doing this, I was a little more fiery.
Okay.
And the reality of it is that I just feel not a lot of good comes from that. And instead of getting fiery about it, rather trying to take some feedback.
Yeah.
But I think trying to learn to say, what can I learn from that? What's the feedback? Why did they want to do that? And I think the really good agents and brokers are doing that continually. They're taking feedback, because let's face it, we're in the people business that we're in. A lot you can't control. Things are going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to have good, bad, indifferent, ugly, and you just need to be able to roll with it and not get too worked up.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one thing that I've learned that I've really tried to do more of.
What is fiery? So I'm curious. What is fiery, Ryan? Like when you flipping tables over on the way out?
Fire, especially I think with other agents, where other agents can be fired with each other, especially now in this market with limited inventory. That if you feel like you don't, your offer wasn't presented in time, that you weren't treated fairly.
Got it.
A lot of times as agents, agents watching this can say, "Geez, what's going on? Was my offer presented fairly?" And that type of agent, the fiery one, versus the one that works a little bit more like a partner with the other agent to get the deal done. A lot of times those are the agents that can close more because they're working more with the listing agent as a partner instead of combative. Doesn't mean you still can't advocate for your client and really negotiate and do your best. It's just that it doesn't have to be a battle. It doesn't have to be like you versus them. Thanks for lunch.
Yeah, thank you for...
You know what? You know what you need to say when someone else pays?
What's that?
We need to do this more often.
That's awesome. We do.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.